Another slightly foggy, misty morning here in San Francisco. Now at the end of August, the mist and drizzle should be ending, and the cloud deck will lift up into the stratosphere. We're not going to talk about the fog today. A new study, yes, another new study. You know, I bring these up to you so you can kind of get a feel for what really is happening through the science of meteorology. Last year in Europe was the warmest on record. Temperatures were more than 1.9 degrees C above the long-term average between 1981 to 2000. Now, why they picked that area to compare this to, you'd think they'd compare, well, if they compared it to pre-industrial, right? This way we can keep it below 2C now, even though that's close to a 3C increase, more than likely, if you went back all the way to pre-industrial. The land temperatures are at their highest, going back to 1900. It's weird they go back that far with this part of the study. Anyway, don't get me started. Europe has seen its 5th warmest year on record. It all has occurred since 2014. Another spot in the world that's experiencing rapid warming, of course, is the Arctic. Arctic temperatures over land were 2.1 C above the 1981 to 2010 average. That's what it says in the study. So on another subject, as of 2021, forests covered about 31% of the world's land area, about 31%. We've seen it lower than that in different studies, but this particular one says 31%. Since 1990, the world lost 1.3 million square kilometers of forest due to deforestation for land use. Okay, what's for land use? Cattle is number 1, palm oil is number 2, you see, for industrial uses. There are 12 major companies responsible for a lot of the deforestation. Now, I could go through all 12 and put myself on a hit list probably, so I'll just tell you a few of them. McDonald's is one, and bankers. See, if you sell stuff real cheap, you got to get it cheap, and that means that you're going to go for the South America beef supply, which is what's ravaging the forest down there, tearing it apart, taking the trees and selling them as floors to the US and Europe. There's all kinds of things we can do to save the forest. And one of them is going in and buying stuff from one of these 12 restaurants. So what you can do is just Google 12 worst companies for deforestation, and you'll get pretty much the same list as I got. And then you can boycott those companies and maybe even write them a letter telling them why you're boycotting them. You know, a handwritten letter is worth something, a lot more than some email thing that nobody's going to open, just going to throw it in the trash. So you're better off writing a handwritten letter to these 12 major companies and ask them, why are they supplying? Why are they causing so much deforestation? Tell them that, just tell them what you feel. So, on this dreary, but just tonight, tomorrow, and the next day is supposed to be heat waves. So we'll see if the heat comes or doesn't. I doubt it'll come in the city. It'll probably get up in the 70s or low 80s, but that's fine. This time of the year, you have to expect a little heat. I appreciate all the ups, the downs, the new subscribers, and definitely all the comments. I love the comments. And until next time.